Hi everyone, this is Tina, one of your Facebook buddies, and I know that some of you True Summers that belong to the True Summer closed Facebook page have expressed interest in ordering one of these pages. And Cheryl has been more than generous enough to offer to provide these for you. All you have to do is email her and she'll make sure that she gives you the information to get one. Her website is stylemattersinternational.com, and I don't remember her email address offhand, but you can get onto the contact info page and she'll get a hold of you immediately. Anyway, I wanted to tell you a little bit about this chart. This chart was made by her, and she spent months getting all of these color charts for each one of the 12 seasons just exactly right. And these colors match the original, not the Spectrophiles, but the original SciArt color dots. They are all on one page. And at first I thought, oh, you know, what a bummer. I don't have anything really at the time, now I do, to fit into my purse. But this has actually been very valuable to me for a totally different reason. When you get this comes printed on a very, very heavy linen cardstock. And the first thing I recommend that you do when you get this color chart is get it laminated. It does change the color a little bit, but don't even worry about that. The colors will still be seasonally correct. That's not even an issue. But you definitely want to get this laminated, and here is why. I absolutely love this for my makeup table because I'm a makeup-aholic. I enjoy going to Ulta and getting a couple new lipsticks or eyeshadow or whatever, and I'm always looking to see what's in fashion, what's in style as far as makeup goes. And this has actually turned out to be a really valuable resource for me because it saved me from making a lot of purchase mistakes. And I'm going to show you how to use this. Now keep in mind, before you use this for makeup, please get it laminated. I'm going to start with lipstick because lipstick's one of the most difficult things to find a real match to. You can never be totally sure of the undertone of it. You always have to really look, and swatching is one of the best ways to discover whether or not lipstick is going to work for you because the undertone will always show up. And when you get your chart laminated, what you want to do is look at the lipstick, and preferably a sample rather than a lipstick brand that you can't really make a swatch out of. But I have the Sephora lipstick, and Sephora lipstick is inexpensive. It's their store brand. This particular shade is called Glamour Lip Attitude Go7. And when you go to the store, you can go ahead and take a look at the tube. And what I like to do is just kind of place it kind of at an angle, not right on, but at an angle to see how it's going to harmonize with all the other colors. And it harmonizes with all the other colors really nicely. It's not too bright, it's not too dull. The next thing I will do on the white side here is I will actually draw the lipstick on top. That way I can see what the undertone is. And it looks like it's the proper cool undertone, and it actually matches pretty well or harmonizes pretty well with that top row. Now afterwards, of course, wipe it off. And see, when you got it laminated, everything wipes off very, very easily. Now, when you're looking at powders, like this, I'm going to take out this powder blush. This is one of my favorite blushes. It's called Lorac Flaunt, and it's very, very concentrated. You only need a little bit. But I will take the compact and I will put it right on top of my color chart. And it's a little bit brighter pink than these guys up here. Actually, in person, it harmonizes really well with this lower row of berry colors and pinks. But what I like to do with these powders is I like to put them right in the middle of the chart. That way I see how it's going to look with my colors as a whole. And this harmonizes beautifully. It looks just as good with the browns as it does with the blues and the purples. And of course, it does go right in harmony with these berry shades right down here. So this is a definite winner. Now I'm going to show you what happens when you put a shade on top of your chart that doesn't harmonize. That way you know what to look for. This is MAC Blush in Dame, and this is actually more suited to a soft summer because it's pretty muted. So I'm going to put this guy on top of my chart, and as you can see how brownish it looks? It looks like one of the more brown shades here. it doesn't really harmonize with the berries or the pinks, and it doesn't really go too well with any of the mauve colors. It doesn't harmonize at all. And it tends to look kind of brownish and dull compared to my other shades. So, and I don't want to wear a blush that's going to be a brownish color. That does not look good in the summer, at least a true summer anyway. So this particular blush I would not pick. It would not necessarily harmonize. Now I want to go to lip pencil. And lip pencil is great. Again, you want to try to get something you can sample on your chart. And I'm going to make a little scribble mark right here. And actually, I don't know how well you can see this, but it's a little bit stronger than the berries. It's just a little bit more vibrant, but you know what? It's not objectionable. It's definitely doable, and it's lighter. It's a little bit lighter than these two colors. So this, and it's not dominating everything. So that's actually a good choice. So, you know, you offer a little bit of, you kind of get a little bit of leeway as far as brightness of color goes. Now I'm going to show you what you can do with nail polish. Obviously, you do not want to take an open bottle of nail polish and just swipe nail polish on top of this, because nail polish, plastic, and polish remover and plastic do not mix. So you want to make sure that the bottle of nail polish is closed very tightly, and just place it right on top. And this particular nail polish color is from OPI. It's called Nothing Mousy About It. This is one of their series colors. It's really cute, got little pink hearts, kind of sparkly. But again, see, it just harmonizes really well with everything. This is a definitely good, workable little nail polish. Now let's see if I can try and find something that's going to be too bright or too dark. Okay, I have this eyeshadow here. This is In Your Color NYC, and this is the Metro Quartet. And I'm going to place this right on top again. And this is actually not too bad. There's the brown and the beige actually are a pretty good match. But can you see how deep? There's one other shade here. See how deep that is? It's going to be darker than everything on this chart, and it'll totally dominate. And actually, in person, the brown is a little bit warmer than my browns on this chart. Not too bad. So actually, this would work, but you would have to stay away from that darker shade and just concentrate the use of this eyeshadow with the lighter shades. So you would have to skip one. Oh well, it's very inexpensive, so it's not a big deal. Back to lipstick again. I have a thing for lipsticks that are too bright. I don't know what it is. I have tried to wean myself off of them, but once in a while I'll get myself something that's a little bit too light, a little bit too bright, a little bit too off. And this particular lipstick is called NYX Matte Lipstick. And this is actually a lipstick that's better suited to a light summer. But I'm going to take it out of the tube, and I don't know how well you can see this on the video, but actually this lipstick's a little bit too warm. It's warmer than the pinks down here, and even next to the blues and the greens, it's not going to harmonize really well. I could definitely see a kind of a warmish pink undertone with this, so this would not be something I would choose. And let's see what else I can find here that will kind of illustrate the point that I'm trying to make. Oh yes, I have some. See, this red is not bad either. This harmonizes really well. Actually, I've pretty much weaned myself off of all of my bright lipsticks, so it's really hard to see, but I can't explain it to you. When you have a lipstick that's too bright, when you swatch it over the white areas or down here closer to the berries, all you're going to see is the bright color. Actually, my nail polish is a good example. I have a nail polish on my fingernails. But can you see how this bright fuchsia dominates everything? It just overtakes the whole palette. That's how you're going to know if a color is too bright or not. So anyway, this is a fantastic resource for your makeup table. If you have a color you're kind of on the fence about, just swatch it on here. If you have a powder color, just place the powder palette right on top. See if it harmonizes. And you'll really save yourself a lot of purchase mistakes. And when you use this chart at your makeup table, I can guarantee that your face is going to look really good every day because everything will be in harmony to your coloring. I hope you really enjoy using this, and I'll talk to y'all later.